We are here, very hot, but this interview is going to be even hotter than where we are. I am Oriel from Zengo.
Hi everyone.
Hi, so we've got a little bit of news. Okay, what is the ton related news with Zengo? But before we do this, what is Zengo?
Zengo is the crypto wallet that you need. The reason that you need it is because it's a wallet that you cannot lose and that it cannot be hacked either. I mean, there's not 100% security, but compared to any other wallet, which are depending usually on private keys, and people make errors or get phished and get stolen their account, on Zengo there is no such thing, and so your wallet is always secure, always with you. And the big news is that we are launching support for Ton this week.
Wow.
Massive support.
What does that actually mean, support for Ton?
So we have a community of 2 million registered users around the world.
Okay.
So we're going to be capable of onboarding all those users to the Ton ecosystem. That means being capable of obviously sending, receiving, storing in non-custodial, super secure way your Ton without risk of hacking or account takeover, the core jetons present in the ecosystem, the ability to purchase very easily at one of the most competitive rates Ton and Ton jetons directly from Zengo worldwide in nearly every country in the world using credit card, bank transfer. And finally, and that's also the most exciting part, is moving from any coin to Ton or from Ton to any coin directly in the wallet. We're supporting all the main layer ones from Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tron, etc., etc. So it's a way to broaden the presence of the Ton ecosystem in the non-custodial environment.
So does that mean would that mean USDT?
Correct.
So if I've got it on one chain, I can move it to Ton straight away, or the other way out, so Ton out there, which has always been a bit of a problem.
That is exactly the point. And by the way, one of the main usage of Zengo is USDT. And by the way, Tether is one of our investors, and we're glad of this relationship. But indeed, we see organically that people want to move from ecosystems to ecosystems, and it's really hard when you do that on a wallet that is specific to one ecosystem. There is nothing wrong with it, but the economy makes it so that people want to move. And indeed, you can move from USDT Ethereum or USDT Tron to USDT Ton and vice versa. And you can do it very quickly, very easily, straight in the wallet while being in control. And that's a big move, and that's just the beginning. We're also adding Ton support in Zengo Business, which is a solution for companies and teams to manage a self-custodial wallet for their operations.
Amazing.
So they will have multi-sig on Ton and Ton jetons natively built on the blockchain. And that's the second announcement edition.
Well, there we go. You just threw it out there. I'm pretty amazed that you're coming. Really happy actually. Because again, these are a lot of the things that I get asked. Do we have this support? Do we have that support? And we just don't have it, or we don't have trusted key players in the industry like that. Right. So I want to know about the security. How does that work?
So the traditional way crypto wallet works, I think everyone knows the music on your channel because they're used to your content, is you get onboarded, you're getting a private key or a seed phrase, and you need to store it safely. Unfortunately, people make mistakes, or they get lured into a phishing scams or downloading a bad software, their account get taken over. So that's the traditional way security works, whether this is a software wallet or even a hardware wallet.
Gotcha.
In Zengo, the way you onboard to a crypto wallet, which is also a non-custodial, is that we don't work with seed phrase and private keys. We work with multi-factor security, where the security is distributed between different actors, in that case between your phones and our servers. That means that there is no single point of failure. There's no one piece of code that controls your software. So if a hacker takes over your phone or our servers, they cannot spend your funds. That's protection number one. Yeah. Protection number two, because of the programmability of what we use, which is multi-party computation, we add additional security protection that you cannot find on a traditional wallet. Protection against death with inheritance planning, protection against physical attacks, so your funds cannot move even at gunpoint, protection against phone device that is theft or stolen, because people know your PIN code and they shoulder surf and know what you write to get into your phone. So all of that is built into the wallet. So we are not just protecting your funds, we're also protecting you as a user. And that's very, very important.
Can I just ask about the death protection that you said? Like, for me, if anything does happen, whoever I'm leaving it to is gonna be a worldwide hunt for lots, because it's really tricky, crypto of you don't want to make it so easy that anyone can take it, but at the same time, you still don't want to be giving it back to the pool and everything, and you want it to pass it down. Like, how does that work?
So the way it works is you designate a person that will be your heir after a period of inactivity, which can be of 6 months or 12 months. During that period, your heir cannot get access to your fund.
Gotcha.
But if you become inactive, and we test that with multiple mechanisms, your account entirely passes to that person after that period of inactivity. That person knows, of course, that they're going to receive. They don't know how much you have. They don't know what they're going to receive. They don't know if you have 1 ton or 1,000,000 tons. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
But they do know that something will be eventually coming. And finally, they will know that the crypto will land into their wallet. So it's very easy. You invite someone, they accept the invitation, you set a period of time, and if that period of time passes, the account passes.
So I want to ask, it's a bit of a tricky question, obviously, because you're CEO, founder. What happens if you go bust, you disappear, a fund's gone?
Yeah, that's a very important question, because obviously, because of the security model and the fact that indeed you need Zengo servers to operate the wallet, what happens if we are no longer able to operate? DDoS, disappearance, whatever. So that's a big question, and we thought about it day one, and we're operating what we called guaranteed access. Guaranteed access is an independent solution operated by independent companies, and all that is public and published on GitHub, where if we are unable to operate, whether this is for technical or legal reasons, there is a takeover of the process by those independent companies that are well known and well established, that will do one thing alone. They will allow all our users to one time take their funds to any wallet of their choice.
Amazing.
Without us being able to operate. So you never locked in, right? So you never locked in, obviously, while we operate, but you never locked in and jailed in while we cannot operate. And so that guarantee is public. We published a quarterly report every quarter that we've been audited and able to operate, and the code that operates that escrow guarantee is published on GitHub.
Great, and last question. People at home, if they want to get the wallet, how do they do it? What are the ways to do it?
It's so complicated. That's the hardest part. So let's start with the bad news. It's free. The second, it's a mobile app. There's no need for special hardware. Your best hardware, and it's not understood enough, is your mobile phone. You just need the right software. So you download, you go to the App Store, you search for Zengo, download it there, you set an account in 10 seconds. There is nothing to write down, nothing to remember. If you feel that you are an advanced user, you can upgrade your experience with Zengo Pro, which is a subscription product with better services, better protection, and better customer support, better fees. And if you are a business, you can upgrade to Zengo Business to operate the wallet as a company.
Amazing. Ariel, thank you so much for that. I'll let you get back. Bit of sunbathing, and it's lovely.
What a delight.
Being from London, this is a rare, no clouds in the sky and stuff like that.
No cloud, and no iCloud either.
That's brilliant. Cheers, thank you so much for that. Cheers.
Thank you.